Alright, so it's 7NV here, and what I have here is the invasion route for Shyvana. So this route is just where you go into the enemy's red buff, and you just pretty much take their jungle, and potentially go for a level 1 gank, or 2 gank at top. So we have CV with Taric, so CV works best for this route because you can see where the enemy is, and you can see if they're trying to defend their red or not. So as LoL Recorder is just fixing itself, I'll talk about my runes and masteries. So for my runes, I run the 12 armor penetration, 14 attack speed, 13 armor, and 24 magic resist per level. Once again, these runes could be interchangeable depending on your style or whatever, but I prefer these runes. I've just been using them for a long time and I've grown accustomed to them. And the masteries, I go 21, 9 and 0, 21 offense, 9 in defense, and 0 in utility. I will list those below. And we do get the CV here on the enemy, and I'm going to pause this for a second. So notice how they are all over here. It's obvious that they're going to go for an invasion at my red. So I notice that they have a Blitzcrank, they have a Rise, Tristana, and a Gangplank, and maybe Aurelia. They have a pretty strong level 1 team. They could easily just land the grab, snare, rocket jump, and just completely obliterate us. So we prefer not to level 1 fight, so we're gonna plan on swapping each other's red buffs, and in the future we will note that I do get the better trade-off due to Shyvana being a better counter jungler. So yeah, my team really is in position here. League of Legends replay or LoL replay is just acting up. It mostly does that like the first minute or two of the game. So Tark is leading, but like, you know, Misfortune's running through walls, and just bear with this little bug here. It's just pretty annoying. But anyways, I started with cloth 5 just because it keeps me in the jungle longer, and just in case if I do run into a 1v1 or 2v1 in the jungle, it makes me more durable. So I do leave one Wraith there, and we're just gonna get a leash on red. And we do see Aurelia, but she's probably just gonna pass because she saw 3 of us. And yeah, I'm just gonna pull it towards the bush, and I'm just gonna smite it and kill those 2 mini buffs. So then I'm gonna go get the golems up here, because I know that their Gangplank is nowhere near here. He's all the way at bottom, and I think Aurelia just wants to soak some EXP in lane because she doesn't want to miss 2. So I do go for a level 1 or level 2 game, because I do have red buff, but sadly Aurelia does have the boots, so it won't go as fluent as possible. And also she can always use her Q to just dash on me, so it's quite hard to gank her at this point, because as you can see she's going to use her Q on me. And yeah, sadly I did not land my Q. But as long as I'm adding jungle presence, it's making sure that Aurelia is going to be a little bit more careful in main phase, because I could always just pop up and gank. And right here, I'm just going to give my blue to my mid. You don't always have to donate your blue, so for example, if you're in solo queue and you really didn't want to give your blue, and you want to just be higher in level and faster jungle, you can go ahead and get your blue. Which one isn't blue dependent, but since this is a 5s rank, I'd prefer my mid to get the blue, just so they can dominate mid or win mid lane better. So as you can see, Gangplank did take my Wraith. I left his little Wraith like he left mine, but what I did, since Shyvana's a better counter jungler, I did in fact take his big golem, but he didn't take any of my golems. And here I'm gonna see if I could gank bottom, but the fight does reset before I can get there, and it's obvious that Tribush is warded, because why wouldn't it be? So I can't really go for a gank there, so I'm just gonna recall and get my boots and see if I can get other ganks. I get my boots and 2 potions, and I'm gonna go ahead and just jungle a little bit more. Red buff's gone, so my ganks aren't too strong. Shyvana isn't the best ganker until level 6, mostly because she doesn't have a gap closer. I heard that we can work this one as well, and she doesn't have too much CC. So there's not much to it. It's just a simple route of getting the red. You can pass on your blue to your own, and yeah. So If this video helped you, like, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and have a great day.